Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. I'm a college student right in the middle of desperately looking for a job. Unfortunately, this time as a result, we are unable to meet your expectations and we are unable to offer you a job at this time. Mr. Ohira, we deeply wish for the best of you in all of your future endeavors. Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. Or, I wish I could say that, but guess there's no point in trying to act like I don't understand. Is that so? Sure. So you know you're not gonna give me the job. I've been praying so much that I don't think I can pray anymore. How many companies have I been rejected from already? Why is the competition so tough in a city like Tokyo? I thought I'd at least get one job offer from a company. I grew up on the island of Okinawa with my mom and her family. I was raised by my mom and her parents. As for my dad, well actually, I don't know his face or his name. I don't know who he is or where he's from. And that's because in our household, talking about my father was taboo, and my family didn't tell me anything about him. And then, when I was a little kid, my mother passed away due to illness. A few years after that, my grandfather also passed away, so I was raised by my grandmother. As I got older, and I was accepted into a college in the city, I moved to Tokyo. And now, as a senior in college, I'm doing my best to try to get a job, but it's a rejection from there, and this company also didn't offer me a job. Am I really a human being with such little value? Nobody wants me? Even though I thought I had lived my life pretty seriously. But I guess I don't have anything that stands out from the others, or that I can say is my specialty. I think the most praises I ever got in my life was that one essay that I wrote back in high school. If I may say so about myself, I was pretty good at writing. So with most companies, I was able to get through the first round, which is always a paperwork application. However, I often got too nervous, and anytime I would get to an interview, I would freak out, and I would never make it past that round. Oh no, but I can't be discouraged like this. I need to reset my feelings, and I'm gonna keep looking up information for job opportunities. I got back on my computer, and I looked at more job recruitment sites than ever before, and I tried to participate in as many mock interviews as I could find. However, the results were always the same, and I still wasn't able to get a job. I was feeling pretty down about it, but right about that time, a certain introductory article about a company caught my eye online. Wait a minute, but also, this article introducing them, this is super interesting. I wonder what it is. I mean, the company itself seems like a pretty normal small-medium enterprise, but I love the way that they use humor in this article, and their word choice is so exciting. And on their recruitment page, I like the catchy copy that says, "Why don't you make your dream your work?" And plus, it says, "We'll cover up the areas that our employees aren't good at, and our method is to expand upon the areas that our employees are good at." That's also attractive. What's this? Let's see here. Employees that are not really good at speaking to people can participate in meetings using the chat box. Wait a minute. This is exactly the company that I'm looking for! Alright, I'm gonna apply here, and pray that I can get this job. I think this is my last chance. I'm gonna put my all into this application. And so, I decided to get right into applying for this company. A few days later, after a number of interviews, I was able to get myself through to the final round of an interview. Hello? Grandma? Listen to this. I finally got myself to a final round interview of a company. This is my last chance.
Oh my, is that so? I'm happy to hear that. Good for you, Hiroshi.
This time, I swear I'm gonna get a job offer. And I'm gonna make sure that you can live an easy life, Grandma.
You don't need to worry about me, Hiroshi. Just take care of yourself and your health. You just need to think about yourself. But it's okay, Hiroshi. You're a brilliant young man. And I know, Akane, up in heaven, I know that your mom is rooting for you up there. So go on and do your best.
My mom? Hey, Mom! What's the matter? Are you not feeling well? Are you okay?
I'm fine, Hiroshi. You don't need to worry about me. Come on, give me your hands. Take this.
Okay. Wait, what is this?
This is a charm that your mom made for you. As long as you hold on to this, everything is going to be fine. Just know that I'm looking over you, Hiroshi, no matter what.
Sure. You're right. I'm gonna do my best, Grandma. I got this! And so, it was finally the day of my final interview to be at this company. Whoa. There are so many students here for the job interview. I have so many rivals. And they all look like they're brilliant people. I'm pretty sure they're only looking to hire 3 people. but I have to get it, no matter what. No, I already decided that. I'm definitely going to work at this company. You got this, Hiroshi. Do your best. Not long after that, it was finally my turn to go inside. Pardon me. Oh, man, I'm so nervous. Oh, that's the guy who was introduced in that article. He's the CEO of this company. He seems a little bit scary. Come on, Hiroshi. Don't get pressured by him. You have to sell yourself. My name is Hiroshi Ohira. It's very nice to meet you. The reason why I applied for a job here is because... What is it? Is it just me? Or is the CEO acting kind of weird? When I looked up, it was obvious that the CEO was acting strangely. His eyes were open wide, and he was shaking from head to toe, and he was staring at one singular point. And when I looked at where his gaze was headed, is he staring at my bag?
Hey, you!
Yes, sir? What's the matter, sir?
Why do you have that charm? And why is it on your bag?
What? You mean this charm? Well, this is a charm that my late mother left behind for me.
Did you just say your late mother left behind? What was the name of your mother? What's her first and last name? What's she doing right now? No way.
My mother's name was Akane Ohira, but when I was a young kid, she died through illness. Why is that important?
She's dead? No way. Akane. Oh, my sweet Akane.
What's the matter, sir? What does my mother have to do with anything?
I'm very sorry, Hiroshi, was it? I have to tell you, I am your father.
What? The CEO of this company? My father? What do you mean? What's going on?
So, you haven't heard anything about me from your family, but that's understandable. This is going to be a long story, but would you sit down and listen?
Yes, sir.
It's already been over 20 years now, but your mother, Akane, and I were dating back then. We were seriously in love with each other, and even though we didn't have much money, we were living happily together under one roof. However, Akane, what did your father say? What was his response?
It was a no again. He says he doesn't want to see us.
I see. We really wanted to marry each other, but her parents refused to accept it, and they wouldn't allow me to marry her. And that was also because... I understand. I can see why any parent wouldn't want to let their daughter marry a wannabe author who's living paycheck to paycheck. Even now, I'm only relying on your income, Akane.
I'm really sorry. My dad is just so stubborn.
That's Grandpa. I do remember, but he was always a really strict person.
No, you have nothing to apologize for. This is all my fault. And even the last competition, I wasn't able to win any awards. Maybe it's time for me to give up already.
What? What do you mean, give up?
You know what? I'm going to give up on my dream of becoming an author. And I'm going to find a full-time job. And then I'm going to get a good job, and I'm going to work really hard. And I'm going to become a man that your parents will accept as your husband. To throw away my dream for the love of my life, I thought that was going to be the best option. And I thought that Akane would be happy for me too. But instead, she said...
You can't do that!
What?
All these years, I know better than anybody how hard you've been working towards your own dreams. And you can't just put all that time you've dedicated into writing to waste. I won't let you do it!
But still...
What I love the most about you is seeing you work so hard towards your dreams. And the last thing I want to do is get in the way of your dream.
Akane...
And plus, I truly believe that you have talent, that you're special, because I love your writing, and you create such beautiful work.
Thank you, Akane. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying a little bit harder.
Yes, I believe in you.
Akane truly was the most wonderful partner and woman. And I wanted to make my dream come true for her as well. I had a whole new motivation.
That sounds a lot like my mother.
Oh, that reminds me. Here, take this.
What is this? Is this a charm?
Yes, that's right. I made 2 of them. One for you, one for me. I made it so that your dreams come true, so that you and I can be together forever. That's why there's 2.
This is nice. I like that some of the seams are a little bit crooked. It makes it unique.
Don't look so closely at that part!
This charm So that's what it was originally, before she gave it to me.
No matter how poor we might be, no matter how many hours I spent writing, and even if nobody read my work, as long as Akane was by my side, I knew that I would be happy forever. However, a few months after that, I'm home! Wait a minute, Akane? Hey, Akane! Are you not home yet? Suddenly, one day, Akane disappeared, and I was never able to find her again.
What?
Akane! Akane, where are you? I looked all over town for her. I spent hours and days and months looking for her, but I was never able to find her again. Akane, those were the last words that you said to me, and in the end, you're just going to leave me? You said that we would be together forever. Will you lie to me? Damn it! I was kicked straight to the pit bottom of hell and devastation, and then, 6 months later, I wasn't able to recover from the shock of being betrayed by Akane like that. But then one day, I received the most unbelievable news, and that was that my friend saw her when she was on a vacation. When I met up with her, that wasn't the only thing that she told me. Akane, you said that Akane was pregnant? According to my friend, she said that Akane's stomach was so big that anybody would be able to tell in one glance that she was pregnant. And I knew then that Akane, there was no doubt that she was pregnant with my child, but she knew that if I found out about that, I would try to give up on my dream for the sake of our child, and that's why she disappeared. And yet this whole time, I thought that I'd been betrayed by her.
My mom? That's how much my mom loved you and wanted you to pursue your dreams.
After that, I tried to look for Akane once again, but I was never able to find her again. And that was when I made the biggest decision of my life. I'm going to give up on my dream of becoming a writer. I'm going to find a job, and I'm going to earn a lot of money. And someday, I'm going to find Akane and that child, and we're going to live together. I'm not going to let Akane or my child suffer ever again. That's what I decided. And from there, I put my all into my work. If I could find any free time at all, I tried to chase after Akane's footsteps, but in the end, I was never able to find her. And by the time I realized it, I'd become this age, and I was able to get promoted. And I got myself to where I am now, but
I had no idea that's what happened. My mother and my grandparents, none of them would tell me anything about my father, so I didn't know any of this at all.
I'm sorry. You must have gone through so much and had such a hard time, and I bet Akane suffered a lot too. I can't believe that she died when she was so young.
No, but if that was the situation, I think she didn't have a choice, and I understand. And plus, my grandparents spoiled me and raised me well, and my mother was always smiling, and she cared very deeply for me. I've never suffered, nor did I ever feel like I had a hard time growing up. There were many times that I thought it was strange that I didn't have a father, and I wanted to ask a lot of questions, but
I see. Even without me, I'm happy to hear that you guys were able to live a happy life. So I guess I was the only one who was suffering on my own. I'm sure Akane didn't want you and I to find each other by coincidence either.
Well, to tell you the truth, the reason why I chose this company was because of the article that you wrote introducing the company online. It was so funny, and I was completely drawn in by it. And so, I truly believe that your writing that my mother loves so much is what brought us together today.
I see. How kind of you to say so.
After that, my dream came true, and I was able to get a job at the company of my dreams, which also happened to be my father's company. When I reported all of this to my grandma back in Okinawa, of course she was shocked to hear that I was reunited with my father in this way. But she smiled and said that my mom probably drew us together from up above in heaven. I'm gonna work really hard, and I want to make sure that I can let my grandma relax and enjoy the rest of her life in peace. These days, I've finally gotten more used to my job, and I'm becoming more comfortable in the office. Although, my nervousness when it comes to talking to people hasn't changed, and I'm still not really good at conversations, but...
Oh, Hiroshi, hey!
Oh, ma'am, yes. Hi.
Hey, I heard the good news. You were able to secure a contract with that huge company, weren't you?
Yes, I actually just got a phone call from the person in charge over there that they'd like to work with us.
Well done! You did such a great job! I heard that they said they felt a deep passion based on your emails and your proposals. Even though this is what you're normally like, I guess when it comes to writing, you're a lot more communicative and can get your point across. It's so strange, isn't it?
Perhaps I got those genes from my father, and I'm somehow able to do well in my job with my writing skills.
Oh, that reminds me. This is about tomorrow's meeting, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually took the day off of work tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot. Did you have important plans?
Yes, I'm actually going to visit my mother's grave, together with my father. My relationship with my father is still a work in progress, but from now on, I hope that we can take our time getting to know each other and making up for the lost time. At first, I'd like to start by telling each other stories about my mom that neither of us know, and I know that'll bring us even closer together. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.